Okay, cool. So it's the end of week one, Jono, and you've made it through officially 1 week of the Artist Way course. Um, and it's time to check in and see how it's going. So, coming out of this week, um, I think we did daily pages every day. So, cheers to that. We've been journaling, a few pages have some doodles on them. So, does it take up half a page? Sure. But whatever's clever, whatever gets you to the results you need. Some songwriting has happened this week, which is awesome. I've been working on blues songwriting, specifically a song about Silicon Valley blues, which I think started as a joke, but now it's like gotten too real and too serious. And I'm excited to keep writing it because it feels necessary right now. But yeah, like I'm proud of myself, proud of you for committing to waking up every morning 30 minutes early in the cold. It's getting darker, it's wintertime, and still committing to this daily journaling exercise that the course has me doing. So props to that, cheers to that. What else we got? Artist date. I did my artist date today, knowing that the check-in was coming today. So yes, I procrastinated. Sue me. But what we did do is we went out to the bay, just like walked over to the Embarcadero after work, sat on the bay. It was freezing cold, but looked out over the water and learned sitting on the dock of the bay on the guitar. And I don't have it next to me, otherwise I'll pull it out and play it for you. Maybe I'm still learning it, but I learned the chords, and it's single E shape, just down the neck, the same shape, which is really great, but also prone to cramping, is what I learned. But got to sing that, walk over to the gym, play a little basketball, hit the sauna, hit the showers. Definitely felt like self-love and self-care and a little bit of creativity, and a song that I love to sit on the dock of the bay, Otis Redding, written about the San Francisco Bay. So that was fun. That was our artist date, and it felt great. It felt great. To answer the question, how did it feel? Um, yeah, it felt good to do solo time. Whatever came to mind didn't have to make a lot of sense. Super whimsical. And then of course the sauna. The sauna was great. Uh, were there any issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? Describe them. Definitely this week in like some of my planning and organizing and community building work. What's coming up a lot is my fear of being wrong, fear of misunderstanding, fear of not seeing eye to eye, fear of conflict. Honestly, is that's the biggest thing. And it definitely, when I get into that place, I lose a sense of my voice. So this week, one of the mantras that we're going to start to build into our sort of daily affirmations is definitely one, to not take yourself so seriously. Don't be afraid to be wrong, Jono. But also remember that if you feel something, it is true for you, and you can only work through it if you speak it into the world and speak it out loud and speak it amongst the people who love you. So um, that definitely comes up. That's going to be something I'll meditate on more in the next week. I think that's good for now. Just got to hang out with Koya from the DJ Collective, and work on our upcoming sets for this sort of like message music, protest music, listening session and party that we're planning. It was a good time, sweet time, and I'm excited for what we're cooking up. And it feels good to be so consistent with our practice. So um, we're on the journey, we're on the move. The momentum's real, Jono. You're doing it. You're doing it well, and you're doing it in community, which means you're not doing it alone. Which means you're fighting against the individualist, capitalist mindset of grind culture and etc. etc. It's good. Proud of you again. Love you. See you next week, and keep it up. And if you don't, it's okay. Forgive yourself. It's a process. Peace.